Authorities are investigating after a 42-year-old man was fatally shot. At 4:45 a.m. on Tuesday the 1st of August, authorities responded to an apartment complex along the 1500 block of Meredith Drive in Springfield Township, Ohio on reports of a man shot. When officers arrived at the scene, they found a man in a critical condition in his apartment with a gunshot wound to his throat. The victim was rushed to the University of Cincinnati Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead. The Hamilton County coroner identified the man as 42-year-old Nicholas Ledbetter. Police said the suspected shooter was long gone before officers arrived at the residence. They also said that a woman and 2 girls who live in the apartment were not home at the time of the shooting. No arrests have been made to date, and the motive of the attack is unclear, as the investigation into the matter continues. A man's body's been found stuffed inside a large seal drum at a beach. At around 10:10 a.m. on Monday the 31st of July, deputies responded to a death investigation at the Malibu Lagoon State Beach in Malibu, California. A lifeguard reportedly noticed a 55-gallon plastic barrel drum floating in the lagoon and swam out to retrieve it. The lifeguard opened the container because they had a suspicious weight and discovered a naked deceased man inside. He was later identified as 32-year-old Javonta Murphy of Los Angeles. His cause of death has not been released. Lieutenant Hugo Reynaga from the Sheriff's Department Homicide Unit said a maintenance worker first noticed the container on Sunday the 30th of July and kayaked out to bring it back to the shore. According to Lieutenant Reynaga, the drum was too heavy and the worker didn't want to open it, so it was left on the shore. He believes the barrel got back into the water due to the high tide. Officials do not believe that Javonta's body had been in the barrel for long. Homicide detectives are continuing to investigate the matter. Javonta's social media pages indicated that he was a hip-hop artist. He often posted videos of himself singing to his own music in his car. 28-year-old Michael Andrew Novak is behind bars after 2 bludgeoned and decomposing bodies believed to be his mother and stepfather were found inside his family's home. At around 6:30 p.m. on Friday the 28th of July, authorities responded to a home at 8790 Wharton's Dock Road in Bandera, Texas to investigate after someone reported a foul odor coming from the residence. When deputies arrived, they found 2 decomposing bodies in bed together with severe trauma to their heads. It was unclear how long the individuals were lying there before being removed by police. The Bandera County Sheriff's Office said the bodies were too decomposed to immediately identify, but they believe the bodies belonged to Michael's mother, Crystal Holder, and Crystal's husband, Rick Bering. During a search of the home, police found Michael hiding inside, and he was arrested on suspicion of their murders. Michael's grandmother, Judy Andrioli, arrived outside the home after police closed off the area to conduct a welfare check after not hearing back from her daughter for 3 days. She said she was going to give Michael a birthday present, which was a picture she drew of him when he was 12, but she was shocked to learn that her grandson was arrested over the murder of her daughter and son-in-law. My daughter was such a loving, giving and beautiful person, and I just can't think of much else right now. I can't believe this has happened. Judy said that Michael was suffering from depression and emotional issues and had previously served a prison sentence for shooting and wounding his father. Neighbour Elizabeth Miller, who lives across the street, said that Michael was staying in the house with his mother and her husband before he was arrested on Friday. There was something about him that just didn't sit right with me, she said. She had not seen or heard from the couple for several days. They were just really good people, she said. If you needed something, you could go and ask them. If they had it, they would help. Michael's been charged with double homicide and is held at the Bandera County Jail on a $1 million bond. Autopsy results on the cause of death are pending as the investigation into the matter continues. A 37-year-old woman is behind bars after a 10-year-old son was found dead in a trash can. At around 9:30 a.m. on Wednesday the 26th of July, authorities in Rock Island, Illinois began an investigation after finding 10-year-old Zion Staples deceased in a garbage can in his mother's garage. Police said the boy's body had been there for 7 months. Autopsy results indicated Zion's death to be suspicious, but police have not released the cause of death. Zion's mother, Sushi Staples, was arrested and charged with concealment of a death, obstruction of justice and failure to report the death of a child. She's been held at the Rock Island County Jail on a $500,000 bond. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for the 15th of August. The investigation into the matter continues.